Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Welcome to tonight's evening grilling show. We're going to grill some burgers outside. I'm going to take you outside in just a second. I thought these were completely defrosted, but they're still a little frozen there. I'm going to try and shape them. Um, let's just put you on the old selfie stick. I got the neck harness. I got the tripod. I got everything. I've got it all. Hang on. All right, let these defrost a little bit more and let's go outside. I picked up my mat out here. As you can see, it's still wet right there. And I swept. Everything's all swept up. There's the mat sitting up there. Got the front V light on. And of course the hack lights are on, all the trailer lights. This thing is filthy. Look at this. So dirty, but she'll come up nice when I get it cleaned up. I got that stuff I'll spray all over it and get me a brush. I'll get it all cleaned up when I get home, not here. Anyway, look, we got a super hot. I've already cleaned it with the brush there that Police Don gave me. That thing works awesome. This is what we're looking at there, a nice hot grill. Let's go in there and shape those burgers. We got, I don't know, possibly cool enough tonight for what do you call fire. All the people left except a few. The Prevo's gone. They were part of the singing group. We got somebody else getting ready over here. I heard them just kind of warming up. Again, they don't use like live instruments. They use a karaoke type setup, but man, they have got better than anything I've ever heard in my life. And folks, these gospel songs that they sing are just beautiful, and they're so good. Sound is so good. There's the office right over there. Here's everybody over here. We got it going on, and here I am right here. Let me zoom out for you. Just zoom out there a little bit. Got you in a little close. The queue is cooking. We just paid rent. We're not going anywhere. We're solid. We're just going to be living here for a while. And then we're going to go live somewhere else for a while before we go back to Florida. We're just crushing it. We're living life. We're talking about living your life, and we're actually acting on it. We don't just talk around here. Well, let me get these shaped up. We're going to go outside, put them on. They're going to cook really quick because I got that grill super hot. Let me go ahead and make and shape these up. Well, I don't mind telling you, that was kind of messy. Thank goodness I've got the Dawn dish liquid in this good little sponge here. So let's get the seasonings out. I bought this salt because I ran out of Redmond, but it says sea salt. Walmart ain't got it. I don't need it. Let's put the salt to it. We're supposed to eat lots of salt. And then I'll put some black pepper. I regret buying this black pepper. I don't know if it's coming out of there or not. It's hard to twist too. It's the hardest one I ever seen. I like the grind, I like to do that. I guess it's coming out. So I've eaten all the cheese I've got. I've got nothing but some mustard and A1 sauce to cook these burgers. Let's get the old spatula out. That grill is so hot and ready. I'm ready. Let's go do it. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Nice and clean out here, huh? What a life. Ooh, look at the temperature we got here. Let's just take this here and do this. What do you think? Close that lid up. So those won't take long. I don't care how well done they get. I don't want no raw hamburger. Throw this plate away. Looking around here. Walking around a few more minutes. People are out walking over there at the creek. Let me zoom in for you. Out that way. I see a family walking down there with their grandkids or something. Not so many families in here. It's mostly geezers. Oh, who's kidding? It's all geezers. There's a geezer meeting right over there. Meeting of the geezers. Meeting of the minds. Am I zoomed out all the way? I guess so. Oh man, now it's kind of a little muggy, not cool at all. I wouldn't want to be bellied up with no roaring fire, that's for sure. And this was a mess. You know what was underneath there when it rained the other day? I swept it all out. It's all clean, the whole thing, front and back. Look, there's one right there. A worm. Worms. See him? I'll go throw him in the creek over there with my rod. Catch me a trout. I swept them all out already over to the grass, but they keep coming back. They like to live in that moisture, you know, underneath the, this mat. It's really kind of muddy. What a life, folks. What a life it is camping in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge. Let me just throw this away and get a clean plate. Yeah, I went back to watching more videos on the motorcycles. Can't get enough of it. I'm not going to talk about it, don't worry. That was the last thing I'm going to say. But I did watch some more of it. So much money. So much money. It'd break a man. So I was watching this one YouTube video of a guy who talks about buying silver. That silver is going to absolutely crush it because they're going to need it for AI, they're going to need it for batteries, they're going to have electric cars soon that get 600-mile range, and they use silver, and they're going to be using it in military type equipment and all this other stuff, and that silver is poised to take off. And this is from Brian on Clear Value Tax. Gold, of course, is still the number one thing, but let me have a couple ounces. Let me take a loan out to buy a couple of ounces of gold. It's so expensive. Got my propane there. That's a full bottle there. I've been using, you know, I use this at home for this. It sits on my table. But we're doing these little bottles. They last. You know, and I haven't, because of the rain, I haven't really been out here using the Q too terribly much. Can't wait to flip them and take a look at them. Let's peek. Let's just peek. Oh yeah, yeah. Get a good crunch on that side. I want a good crunch. I like a good crunch. Yeah, people are outside walking around, meeting each other. How you doing? This guy's got the light hack going on every night like me. There's my light hack. See him up on the roof? Side markers over here. Tail lights are on back there. Oh, I don't think I put my awning light on yet, did I? Let me see. Don't get cheap on me. No, my awning light's not on. Let's throw it on. I also have a motion light right here. There you go. It'll work tonight when it gets dark. But there's the awning light. Man, it really lights everything up here at night because there's no city lights. And then this, of course, illuminates the crusher and all this area. It's really nice. Yesterday they told me they had several power failures here. I mean, nothing that, you know, lasted very long because, you know, it was on when I got home, but I noticed my microwave was flashing. So I knew it went out, and hey, you know what? Oh, never mind, it's too late. I was going to say there's a setting you can put on video. I think it turns off every time you stop recording, that keeps the action. It's an action mode that makes the stabilization a lot better. I mean, it's already got it built in. I think it just helps it even more. I was going to put that on with all this action I'm doing, pacing back and forth. It's about time for a flip. Not quite scalded, but close enough for government work. We'll let that side cook real good. Then we're going to eat them up. Then I'm going to go shopping and go suck up some Wi-Fi somewhere where I can get this, a video I made earlier. I think I got one trying to upload now. That's the only challenge I've got here is the Wi-Fi speeds of uploading. It's really, I mean, it works the TV fine. My phone works fine to surf the web. You know, my TV's a smart TV, so you got to have the internet, watch YouTube and stuff. But when it comes to uploading a video onto the internet, on social media, download and upload are two different things. That's why I switched off Visible. Man, I sure miss that because since they raised the rent where I live in Florida and just everything else going up by the day, I need to go back and reevaluate my total overhead of what bills I do have. You know, electric, nothing I can do about that. But with the rent and everything, and take something off, I think I have that Amazon Prime. I'm going to blow that out. Walmart Plus, I'm going to blow that out. And instead of getting the iPhone for free with T-Mobile, if there was any way I could be sure that Visible on their $45 plan, which is half of what I'm paying, would have a good upload speed and have plenty of hotspots so I can power my TV and everything. That's another thing I got to have. I got to have home internet basically, and that's what the hotspot does. So you can figure that's at least $30 a month, right, that people pay for home internet. So if I'm paying $90 for my cell phone service with T-Mobile, I'm really paying $60 plus my home internet. Okay, I'm just thinking out loud here. And the Visible is $45, so it's only like $15, unless their hotspot was included that was, you know, really good. Then I would be home Wi-Fi and cellular service. And if it had a good upload speed to upload my YouTube videos, then, you know, I could switch back to Visible and cut that in half. That's like almost $50 a month I could save, which will offset my rent increase and maybe something else. Especially with canceling that Amazon Prime. I very seldom buy anything. You can get free shipping anyway if you spend so much money. What the Prime is it gives you the music and it gives you next day delivery. And that's not even all the time. But you can get free delivery if you spend enough money, if you buy a couple things. So anyway, yeah, things are going to be getting more expensive, and so you got to be cautious about what you spend your money on, and make sure you make some investments into some kind of assets. And everything is an asset. This is an asset. These are no longer depreciating items like they were. They may depreciate, and they do, but it isn't like, 10 years ago, pre-pandemic. Everything costs more money now. So if you're going to sell something, you better make darn sure you're not going to buy it again, because you better think of replacement value. So let me just tell you a little secret. A guy had a Gull Wing. Oh, I thought you weren't going to talk about it. It was one that I wanted, but it didn't have the automatic transmission, but it was the color I wanted, and it was in my neighborhood in Florida. And he basically just decided to hang up his boots. His kids were getting on him, that he was getting up in the years and didn't want him to ride. And he had a guy that he rode with, a good friend of his, he went to school with, even high school, and they've toured all over the United States of America. And he lost him. He had a heart attack and died, and all the trips that he took, they took together. So it wasn't the same, and then it was kind of a wake-up call and everything else. So the family basically, and himself, just kind of reflected and said, all right, that's it. He's got all these memories, he's been everywhere, he's done everything. So he sold the bike, and he had this beautiful Gull Wing, a 2024. Okay, folks, that's a brand new motorcycle, and it didn't have any mileage on it. He had just got it and decided to make this decision. He had the trailer for it. He had riding gear he was including. He had the best deal of the world, and he did sell it. I reached out to him just to ask some questions, and he sold it 2 days ago. But the guy that bought it from Ohio, that came down with a trailer, came all the way from Ohio to buy it, he didn't want the trailer. He didn't want the riding gear and all that. He just wanted the bike, and he wanted a better price. And so the trailer is a Bush Tech trailer. It's a, if you don't know, they're very expensive. I talked about it. I bought one before. They're made in Tennessee, and they're just an incredible motorcycle trailer. Lots of engineering went into this trailer. So he's going to sell that separately. He kept all of his gear, and he gave the guy the bike for a number you won't believe. A number you won't believe. Just over 20. The guy that got that bike, I mean, I would throw rocks at an automatic transmission model. You know, I don't care how bad I want one. If I could have got that bike for the 21, a 24, a touring model with the trunk on the back, my gosh, what a deal that guy got. And he said, you know, I could have got more for it, but one thing I got, plenty of money. So he just wanted it gone. This guy was the, heck, he didn't even have it. You know, you can see how long these things are advertised. Did you see that? Did you see those burgers? He didn't even have it. Turn them off, they're done. Advertised, but I don't know, 10, 12 days. Sold it 2 days ago. So one thing about it is if I were to get one, or let's say I had one and I wanted to sell it, it seems like they're selling pretty darn good. But this guy just wanted it gone, so he basically took even more off. I mean, a lot more off. He wanted, I think, $27,000 with the trailer and everything, and he gave the guy the bike alone for just over 20. And I mean, this is a $30,000 motorcycle. Now that's what they retail for. You can buy them for about 28, and you got taxes and all that. But no, look, the guy bought it with no dealer fees. He got it private party. He got it from a guy he knew owned it. He put other extras on it. I mean, come on, I'm sick about it. I really am. Wish I would have got it. It was right there in my neighborhood. I wanted to call him. I think these are done. A couple of days ago. It's not meant to be. I'm not supposed to get one. I gotta watch my money. I got a lot of money tied up in this whole outfit here. I know a lot of you keep telling me, hey, you can go rent one, and why don't you tell them you're a YouTuber and let you review one. And plenty of YouTubers do that. They absolutely do allow you to do that. But shoot, that just makes you want it better, more. And also the fact that they don't have any to sell now because the stock has been dwindled. They apparently get all these bikes in March and April, and now it's October. The riding season's ending. It's going to get cold, and they sold them all. They don't really have any inventory, any Honda dealers. I couldn't get one if I wanted one, folks. And the used ones, people just aren't selling them. Certainly not going to sell one they just paid 30 grand for 20, in the last year. People aren't that stupid. Who wants to take a beat like that? Like one guy said on TV one time, this comedian, he says, I ain't seen a beat like that since they shoved a banana down my pants and let the monkey loose. I think that's pretty funny. So I got some heat in there. I turned it all off. I unscrewed the propane, but hopefully they'll continue to cook. They'll be juicy. We'll go back in a minute. RV over there's got his front lights on. I'll zoom in for you. This Cougar. A Cougar. Yeah, you can hear the parkway. I'm just off the parkway. The parkway's right out there. I'll probably take a ride to Walmart or over to the island or something like that and pull the e-scooter out, ride around, look at the people, maybe make another video. Tomorrow morning, teeing off, golfing, baby. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Gotta make sure I got balls and stuff. I lost a lot of them the last time I played that canyon course I'll never play there again. Like a mountain. This one here is supposed to have mountains too on one side. One side is easy and one side's got mountains. But I'll just pull out an iron out and just tap it down there where I can see it and go hit it again. All right, let's take these off. I think we're good. I'm pretty sure they're juicy. Look at these burgers, huh? Meat, baby, meat. Cook those ribs tomorrow. Put them on this nice clean grill. I'll pull the skin off. Rub them with some salt and everything. Probably look at another video and see. Refresh my mind about how to cook them. Let's go on in here and then eat and get on outside and get this video up with some better internet that's out there on the streets. And it's a Sunday night, so I hope everybody's having a good evening. I'll turn the TV on here and enjoy my dinner, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Crush it!